This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. Mr. Tony Sims, when we started this little link-up, I bet you didn't think that you'd have your fighters fighting on the old Stomping Ground, eh?
I know, exactly. You've done well, mate. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. It means a lot. Jimmy Sains, wow. He just spoke to Oscar there. He was like, I don't even go out intending to get the stoppage a lot of these times. And he said he watched a lot of him, thought he was tough, durable, expected it to go 6. That shot was sweet.
Yeah, and he's got one punch knockout power, Jimmy, and he don't have to go looking for it. Like his first couple of fights, I felt like he was rushing it, trying to get the knockout. But like tonight, I thought that was the best he boxed. He boxed behind the jab, just broke the Frenchman up behind the jab, and then bang, caught him with a shot, and it was all over. So he looked good tonight.
George Liddard was in a great little fight over 6 rounds. Didn't take any damage and sort of, put him down early doors, thought he was going to get the stoppage, but that was a formidable opponent in there. I believe he drew with River Wilson-Bent, the geezer that he fought. A good win there for George, and definitely can now step on to area titles, English titles.
Yeah, that's right, and I thought the kid was really tough. Like, as you say, he got put down heavy in the first round, and it looked like it was all going to be over. But I thought he systematically give him a beating every round, really, and it was a good performance by George. As you say, the geezer's a good opponent. He had a good draw over 8 rounds with River Wilson-Bent, so he was an unbeaten opponent. So it was a good win for him.
What's cracking with you? You've got John Ryder in the corner now. Enjoying having him as part of the team. Obviously, an end to his career in the fighting days, but now in with you. Enjoying all of that?
Yeah, John's been with me for like 14 years now, and he knows how I work, and he had a successful career, and now he's going into the training world. So I think he'll be a successful trainer. He's got a lot to give back to the game, and he's a calm fella anyway, as you know, and I think he's going to be an exceptional trainer, and I think he'll have a lot of champions in the future. And I think he's really enjoying being in the gym as well, and on the other side of the rope. So the boys will get on with him, so it's great.
Does it feel weird having him on that side of the ropes? Because all the lads will know him, right? Because they would have been in and out of camps when he was fighting himself. But from like a standpoint of, I suppose now he's like a more superior figure, similar to yourself in that sort of like the gaffer as such. Has the dynamic changed? Is it weird having him on that side of the ropes?
Not really, no, because we've always really got on as mates as well, and we've always been close, me and John, and it's just great having him, still about in the gym, and like as you say, he's got to learn a new trade now, and I think he's going to be really successful, and he's in there every day working hard with me, and it's a pleasure to be having him working with me.
Any update on Conor Benn? I know just eagerly waiting a fight and ticking over with yourself in the gym. It's quite a frustrating period. It almost feels like a never-ending saga. Just on your side?
Yeah, he's not in the gym at the moment. He's away at the minute in Mallorca, so he's still ticking over. Hopefully, we can get some news fairly soon. As you say, it's like everyone's bored of it now. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
I find it mad because we done that first interview with him in Guadalajara, and that was a stretched-on situation at that point. Guadalajara was well over a year ago now. Does it almost feel a bit to you like, right, let's just get on with things, taking the piss a bit?
Yeah, it's just like, just want to get over the line now and get over and done with it. There's so much paperwork and things involved with it. It's just like, he just wants to get back in the ring and fight. It was like it was 2 years ago in July, so just want to get over the line now and get over and done with, really, and see getting back in the ring, get what he's doing. He's training every day still, so I spoke to him this morning, funny enough. He'd done a run and some gym work, so yeah, he's just waiting, really. He's just all waiting to get his career back on track.
Tony, Maisie Rose, who's behind us, she's out next week at the Copper Box, and then just sort of, I suppose, a win on Saturday, and then what's the progression for Maisie?
Yeah, Maisie's in a 10-round title fight, a first 10-rounder. She's got a tough opponent, and obviously we know she's mandatory for the European title. which she'll fight that in September. But she's got to come through this test first. It's going to be a tough fight, and the training's gone really well for her. She's sparred hard and she's trained hard. She's in great shape. So this is her time to get on the stage and win titles now. And you know the fights will get harder, but you know she's at that stage now where she's got to push on and move on. And I think she's ready for it now.
Two more from me, guys, 'cause it's been a long night. I know you want to get home, as we do as well. We've seen Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois announced. We're seeing a bit of a different AJ at the minute, almost like a bit of a bullish attitude. I quite like it. In the interview that I'd done with him, it was almost a bit of a middle finger up to everyone. You know what the media's like, up and down. Enjoying the side of AJ that we're seeing now, and do you think it'll be a destructive performance against Daniel Dubois?
To be honest, he knows Daniel, that, you know, from young, like when I was training with Anthony, I think Daniel was about 18 when he was on the GB, so he's done a lot of sparring with him, and he knows him well, do you know what I mean? He knows what type of kid he is. Listen, Daniel's a dangerous puncher. It's a dangerous fight. You know, you can't overlook that, and it's a big fight as well, and like we've seen Daniel progress in his last couple of fights, and he's a dangerous puncher. So, you know, I'm sure Anthony ain't going to take him lightly. But, yeah, to be honest, I ain't watched too much press about it, to be honest. I see the little clip of him in the argument with him, that's all I see.
What do you make of that?
I just think Anthony's, you know, he's a professional enough man. He'll just get his head into the training and get ready for the fight, and it's a big fight.
Quickly, Fury Usyk II. Can Tyson do it? Does he need to box like more of the bigger man this time round?
He can definitely do it. I mean, you know, I was there at that fight, and like, let's have it right. He was winning the fight until the 9th round, until he got caught, and then he got in all sorts of trouble. But if he don't go down in that fight and get caught, he won the fight. Do you know what I mean? So of course he can do it, and we all want to see him do it. You know, I think he will. Yeah, if he trains right, gets his head right, I think he's capable of beating anybody, and you know, he's definitely capable of beating Usyk. He knows he is.
Tony, thank you for your time. And on the record, the first one for the Stomping Ground, thank you for your time over the years. You've always been a big supporter of myself, so proud of you.
Wes, well done.
Thank you, Tony.
Jimmy's on next Saturday as well, by the way, at the Copper Box.
It's not on the Stomping Ground, though, it's on DAZN.
Bosh.
Copper Bosh. Cheers, Tone.